All right, well, did you know that there is a house electrical fire every 8 minutes in the U.S., accounting for hundreds of deaths and thousands of injuries, not to mention the loss of personal belongings, irreplaceable items that you can't get back from all of the years. Kevin Dickey is here with us right now, founder of Currentsafe. Great to have you in our studio right now.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
And I have to say, Kevin, you have a very interesting story as to why you created this company, so I'll let you take it away.
Sure. I was in the electrical business all my life. I was born into a family business, and I had an electrical fire in my own home at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have 5 children. And that inspired me. I realized there was no way that any electrical contractor today could test the wires behind the walls. So I developed a service that could really protect your home and make it safe.
Yeah, because theoretically all of us could be living in a home right now, in a space, a condo, an apartment, whatever you live in right now, that could be very dangerous, and you have no idea because it's one of those hidden dangers. Everything is behind the walls. Everything
is hidden. All the electrical parts in your home that cause fires are hidden. You can't see them. You could see a broken window or a leaky faucet.
Right.
You can't see the electrical. So we created a program using the state-of-the-art tools to test the wiring behind the walls and look into the walls and make sure you really are safe.
Well, speaking of looking inside those walls, you're talking about the electrical panel, right?
Yeah, the main part of your home.
Okay,
right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at, we went to a house in the Low Country just a couple weeks ago, and Kevin kind of showed us what exactly would happen if they did an evaluation in your home.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a look. Tell me a little bit about what we're getting done here, because this is kind of intimidating, especially for women.
Sure. Well, what most people are used to seeing is the outside cover of an electric panel.
Okay.
And what happens behind the electric panel is
Yikes.
where a lot of dangerous things happen. And we never recommend any homeowner taking their panel cover off. There's definitely the place where you can really get hurt. And this is what we call the heartbeat of your home. And really, if you think about your electric system, it all's right here, and then it branches off like veins and arteries in your home. And if it's not right in there, first of all, you're going to have problems throughout your home.
Right. In my condo, what I'll do is if the lights go out or if something happens or you hear something blow, you just flip the switch and everything is good again.
Right, and that's a big mistake.
Exactly.
Well, they trip for a reason, and that's what we like everyone to understand. When a breaker trips, something went wrong. Now, if it didn't trip again right away, their circumstances did not come together that created that problem. But that problem never went away, and it didn't heal itself. So that problem will be still there, and when the time comes, hopefully you're around to be there when it happens.
Right.
Our tools will actually test them non-destructively, be able to test behind those breakers and see if there is something burning back there.
And you're talking about fires. I mean, so you could go into someone's home, and I'm certain that you've seen this before. It happened to you, but someone is on the verge of their house burning down, and they not even know it.
That does happen. We have had that happen many times. But what we do for that homeowner is we'll just at least take that problem out of the home right away. So when we leave, your home is safe.
So it's a one-stop shop. You find the problem and you'll fix it.
We can fix them. You bet we can. And now Al's using the infrared camera, which is telling us, identifying hot spots. And as you can see, if you can see that, Al has found some problems. The white spot shows us that is extremely hot inside that breaker. And that tells us that there's an internal problem. It may not trip when it's needs to, it may be overloaded, and there could even be a problem hidden behind it. But with these tools, we're able to identify that people can't see with just looking at it. So this is a pretty good panel, but we still have problems inside of it.
Well, Kevin, what we've learned today, just give us kind of the overview of what we need to make sure that we take away from this today.
Well, what you need to know is that the Currentsafe will come to your home and actually, without tearing anything apart in your home, without cutting holes in walls, be able to tell you how your system is actually working behind the walls and identify any potential problem that could be causing a fire in your home right now.
Because you can potentially save your family's life just by making this one phone call.
Absolutely. We've known that we have found so many problems throughout. We've been here doing this in South Carolina for a couple of years now, and we have found so many problems and helped so many homeowners protect their investment.
All right, and I can't tell you how many people right now are thinking to themselves, I never even thought of it. Speaking of, there were 2 electric fires right here in the Low Country in the past, I'd say 3 weeks.
Right, that's one of the reasons why we're here. We want people to know. Transworld's been here for 15 years. They're a local contractor, and they want people to be safe. It's part of their philanthropy, and they do a really good job. So we're here because there's electrical fires going on in your town recently.
And Kevin, you have seen it happen firsthand. I mean, you saved your entire family.
Right.
I mean, you wouldn't have even known it.
No, it's devastating having an electrical fire. It smells, your home's burnt, you can lose all your belongings, you could lose your life. I mean, it's a dangerous thing, and it happens, you can't see it happening, and it just comes up with you. So we want to catch it way before it happens.
That's for sure. Well, Kevin is making all of us think right now. You may have electrical problems in your home. It's scary, but it's time for you to now get it fixed. You can call Transworld for a no-cost and no-obligation assessment to see if your home is in need of testing. The phone number is right there. And I'll tell you what, first 25 callers receive 25% off that first testing, so you want to make sure that you call. No risk, no obligation. There you go. All right, well, coming up right after the break, we're talking more safety tips with Kevin, plus Transworld and Currentsafe are offering a great special just for our Low Country Live viewers, so you'll want to stay tuned for that.